Welcome to our Christian podcast, episode 100 something 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 something. We have a special guest today. Introduce yourself.
Nubbeezz off TikTok, also known as Ren Willow. That was me.
Shout out. Brenda today to give you your daily dose of friendship, and I have my co-host Benny, and I am Sailor Gaines, and we're here to get your daily dose of friendship. Drink your water, tell your mom and dad you love them, or whoever takes care of you, and love yourself. Okay, we're gonna have fun today.
Wow, that's lovely.
Benny, how are you?
I'm doing pretty well, bro. I got a weird phone call at 5:30 in the morning, so I'm wide awake.
All right, Batman. It's cool. Shout out. It's also Batman Day. Shout out to Batman.
Batman Day? That's a thing? That's so cool.
Do you like Batman?
Batman's pretty cool. I haven't seen many of the movies. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not like the biggest movie watcher. I'm more of a video gamer.
Well, okay.
I'm playing Mortal Kombat.
Interesting. This is interesting. All right, the plot thickens. All right. Because gaming. All right, we'll talk about gaming. What is your? I'll go over the questions randomly, whatever. But all right, what's your favorite slang word? Because I think
slang word. You don't have any like reoccurring slang word. Do I say anything? I don't know if I actually have one.
That's interesting. Okay, cool.
I'm gonna have to focus on that, and I will definitely get back to you on that because I don't actually know.
All right, cool. All right, favorite video game.
Favorite video game? So my favorite video game is Legend of Zelda. It's like the whole series. So yeah, so the first Zelda game I played was Ocarina of Time, and I played it when I was like, I don't know, like 4 or 5. And the reason I loved it so much was because of Epona, because I had this stupid fascination with horses, so I just loved like riding the horse in the game, and I loved it. Like I thought it was super cute. But then it went to Wind Waker, and then it went to Twilight Princess, and then it went to like a bunch of other Zelda games, and then like I got stupid addicted and made my entire personality formed around this game for like 3-4 years, and annoyed everyone with it. Oh my god.
Yes.
Yeah. Upset. Wait, hold on. If you look closely.
Oh, you got you in there. You official.
Oh shit. That's awesome.
She said, look.
It's in my skin.
I don't mean to brag. I know Link. I don't mean to brag. Okay.
Yeah, no.
Yo, you funny. You funny. Do you like Breath of the Wild? I mean,
I do. I would say, okay, so I'm gonna like have like mixed emotions with it. I think like Breath of the Wild and like Tears of the Kingdom, they both were like phenomenal games. Like the map was so beautiful, and like everything, like the story was beautiful, characters design was beautiful. But I like personally didn't think it matched any of the other Zelda games. And like, cause in other Zelda games, they have your items, like the claw shot and like the bow, like just a bunch of other items and stuff. And then they have like the dungeons you have to go to step by step in order and like all that stuff. And then like in Breath of the Wild and like Tears of the Kingdom, it doesn't feel necessarily like Zelda to me. Like they have like the characters, but they don't really have like the music that reminds me of Zelda. They don't have like just like that connection that you get with the characters like in all the other Zelda games. And then like I don't know, it just wasn't as memorable to me as it was like Twilight Princess or Wind Waker or something like that.
Oh, like
The Tears of the Kingdom, amazing games, just doesn't feel Zelda to me.
Oh, this is awesome. You're so bright when you talk about that. Oh, you really like it. Oh, this is why we do the show, guys. Oh, yeah. Penny plays it a lot. The last Zelda I played was Four Swords.
Four Swords? Oh, that's so awesome. Okay, so I played like the first maybe 20 minutes of that game, and then I got sidetracked with Spirit Tracks, and then I got sidetracked with Phantom Hourglass, and so I just never beat any of those games. But I think I've only beat like Twilight Princess, Wind Waker, not even Ocarina, and Breath of the Wild. So I haven't really beat that many Zelda games. It's just I played a lot, just didn't beat them, which is wild. I talk so highly of Zelda, but I haven't even beat the games.
You're awesome. Benny, Benny is a Zelda guy, so you give us some Zelda questions, Benny. I'm not. I mean, I know things.
All right. So, what was your initial reaction when Breath of the Wild introduced voice acting?
Oh my god, I remember that too. That was so wild. I'm gonna like go to the trailer real quick. So like the trailer itself was wild. Like that big like open world idea of the game. Like we didn't never had open world. We have had open world with Zelda, but it wasn't this open world. So having that and then hearing that we had voice actors, like they hired people to like speak for the characters, absolutely crazy. I think that was what I was really, really excited about. But I think that's like still one of my favorite things about the game is the voice acting. But that I hope they keep that. I hope that like in the continuing of Zelda games, and I hope they do continue Zelda games because I feel like Tears of the Kingdom made it seem like it was the last one. But if they do continue with Zelda, I hope they continue with voice acting because it was really cool.
Because people were mad because they didn't even announce or like they said like we don't have any plans with DLC, and I'm like you know what, that's okay. That's okay. I mean, like, hey, you had all the time in the world to make this beautiful game.
Right.
There's no need to be forcing. I mean, because they're always thinking ahead. But yeah, like Tears of the Kingdom was phenomenal. I hate the argument that it's a $70 DLC, and I'm like, no. There's not only is there a sky map, there's a whole fucking underworld.
Have you gone to the entire underground yet?
Yes, and it's so wild because like the underground has so much history with like previous Zelda timeline. That's how you can find all the old costumes and shit like that. And it's like I don't know, it's so rich and cool. And I get what you mean about the it not feeling like a Zelda game because all before Breath of the Wild, it was like slightly linear to the extent where you have to go to these dungeons, and I feel like an old man like yelling at the clouds like these kids will never understand the shit that we had to go through with the dungeons, So, but like I personally, I mean, like I enjoy the open world. It's it's literally a breath of fresh air in the sense, no pun intended.
Oh, yeah.
But like yeah, like I would say like don't get used to the open world because like with like a lot of Nintendo games, they always push and change things like their consoles. So I mean, the next Zelda game could be entirely different, but I really do hope that, yes, they keep voice acting.
I really hope they do too, because a lot of my friends were like, bro, this feels like the last game. This feels like they're just like, all right, that's it, guys. We're done. No more.
It's too much. It's too much money. It can never be the last one.
So many people love that stuff too. In Breath of the Wild, I don't know, this is crazy, but I played so much. Okay, so you know how I kind of dissed a little bit on Breath of the Wild? So
Yeah.
I loved Breath of the Wild. I put over 2,000 hours into that game.
Yeah.
So I like from when it came out in 2017, played it until like this year when it came out in Tears of the Kingdom. And I beat the game like 4 times and like we did the DLC like 2 times and just like I went to every inch of the map and memorized where all the like the bosses are, the bokoblins and like locations of enemy camps. Like I figured out all that stuff. The only thing I did not finish was the Korok scene. And I probably will
fuck
never
that.
finish
Fuck that. Yeah, 900 poop seeds. Fuck that.
Yeah.
But the
Kingdom too, because if you get 999 poop seeds and Tears of the Kingdom, they give you Hetsu's poop, but it's an extra layer of a swirl on top. And it's like,
yes, I get shit for this. So but yeah, the one thing that like made me cry in Tears of the Kingdom is, and I won't like spoil it, but like getting the Master Sword. How do you have to get it? Like, oh, dude.
Realistically, probably the best way to get the Master Sword in most of Zelda games. Like that is amazing, and like I already know like the whole story behind the dragon, so that whole thing too was like absolutely crazy. I think I cried a lot at that part, like just like.
Well, the music, and oh, dude, I was like, oh, like right when they mentioned dragon in one of the memory flashbacks, I was like, oh, don't tell me they're gonna do that, and they did that.
cutscene of her changing. So slow with it. It was so funny. But like I figured it out in that cutscene and screamed. It was so cool.
Mm. But I also love a lot of the Studio Ghibli like references, like especially with like Link's arm getting burned, like how in Princess Mononoke. I was like, oh, that's so cool.
I didn't know that. I did see Princess Mononoke, but I didn't get that reference. That's crazy.
Yeah, because right when Link's arm gets grabbed by the Ganon arm, like it burns up just like how in Princess Mononoke where his arm gets fucked up.
Oh,
There's a lot.
wild.
Yeah, there's a lot of like.
That.
There's a lot of like like representation of that. I love it.
That's so cool. That's so wild. I love that.
And also, this is really dorky of me.
Oh, you're such a nerd. Oh my god,
But
nerd.
I remember when I like pre-ordered, they gave me this with like links.
What?
Yeah. So
Oh.
yeah. So I wear it sometimes. So just I don't know. I'd be like,
Hold
yo,
on, hold on.
Link.
I gotta show you something.
Y'all have cool nerd like Zelda things. I'm kind of jealous.
Bro, look at your entire book bag. I mean, your bag. What the heck? Oh shit.
Love it.
That's cool.
How sweet is Breath of the Wild Link at there was a Youmacon like convention or anime convention over in Detroit 4 years ago, and I used that shield. So it was cool.
This is dope. This is dope.
Thank you.
This might be the best episode ever. Might be the best episode
Wow,
ever.
thanks.
It might be the best episode. Okay, Zelda. All right. So, what do you think about the gaming industry today? How do you feel about it? How do you feel about it?
Well, okay, so it kind of.
We about to get
I
spicy.
don't know if this is gonna be this is just whatever my viewpoint, but I feel like games aren't actually the way they used to be. I feel like they're kind of rushed now. Yeah, so I don't know. I just there's not as much exciting grabbing story as there was in the older games. I know in the first let's for example Last of Us. Last of Us had a crazy beautiful story, and I feel like we don't get games like that anymore that have that connection or emotion in it. And then Starfield just came out, and that yeah, cool game, but I feel like we were all hyped up for something maybe even crazier with that game.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I feel like games are still really cool. It's just they aren't as exciting as they used to be.
Oh, okay. Okay.
That's definitely a valid point, because there's a lot of games that will get rushed because shareholders need these games to come out, and then you get shit that gets legitimately shitted on and critiqued, and it sucks because
glitching, and they said they push out a game and it's there's glitches and there's a bunch of stuff that people don't like, so then they have to gradually fix it. I feel like it'd just be better to fix all those glitches before you put it out there. And I understand oh yeah, you got that due date or something, but I don't know. Maybe I don't know anything about the gaming industry.
Well, me and Tevin are big fighting game fans, so the problem is back then, in fighting games, all you had to do is play the game, unlock the character, you get everything. Now it's all right, you could try to do that, but you could pay us more money, you could get everything right away. It's just whoa,
that's crazy.
Yo,
and, there's so much cost to adding fun things to games now too. It's just what happened? I don't feel I had to pay for all these customizations kits or anything.
Oh my god.
My paycheck and my raises aren't going up. These games are getting expensive. It's the math ain't mathing.
All right. Do you play fight games?
So can you give me an example? I feel like we've played a few fight games, right? Well, other than Smash Brothers,
that counts. Okay.
Yeah, Smash Brothers. There was a few little fighting games on the Switch that we played. I think Tower Fall and there's just a bunch of cute little games. I don't play a lot of fighting games, but I played Smash Bros.
Okay, who do you main to Smash?
I actually don't really okay, so this is funny.
Oh, I like it.
Oh, who would have thought that? Who would have thought that?
I like this.
Right?
It's crazy, right? Yeah, you funny. You're hilarious. Yo.
No, it's either Link or it's either Sheik. Like I kind of like Sheik a lot. Like I like her
Okay.
moveset, but I also like Cloud. Cloud is really cool. I like
But,
him a lot. I like to play him sometimes. And then the Piranha Plant.
Oh.
yeah, that's
Oh,
cool.
I've never fought one of those in live action. I never fought one of those. Okay.
So, okay, I want to ask each one of y'all a question, but I'm going to answer it first for myself. Like, all right, so is there a game that, no matter how shitty it like releases games, how it handles things, that like you would just ultimately like just will always buy just because you're like you sold your soul to it? Now, mine's this is it. This is mine's because I am a okay. Look, if you ask me about a Pokemon game, I'll tell you the truth. Like if it's good or bad, but like I will never say I'm not gonna buy it. I have gotten all the main Pokemon games since I was 6 years old when I got my birthday, my 6-year-old birthday party. I got a Game Boy Color that was a see-through with Pokemon Blue. From there on out, I got every mainstay Pokemon, even up to me right now being 30. I will play and defend Pokemon to the day I die, and it's like hard for me to be so like critical because I'm like it goes to how the gaming industry is. They rush their products. They rush it. And like Pokemon Scarlet is my favorite of all time, but it is so fucking like ugly and clippy, but it's like so fast and fun. And now the Pokemon company said, all right, we heard the complaints, and now for future projects after this, we are going to take our time. If I really hope so, take our time. But
Okay,
so what? So I'll go with Sailor. What game or like franchise? It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. You'll just always get.
God, it's got to be Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat, man. I love fighting games. I love
Choose
just
one.
What? You gonna make me do this?
Yes. I'm making you.
All right, you know what? I do like. You know what? I like Injustice. If another Injustice dropped or anything with DC and Marvel, I would probably buy it. Like I love Marvel's Avengers because even though it was crazy with like the microtransactions and hanging out, but like being an adventure with your friends was the greatest time ever. It was the greatest.
Fun. It was fun.
It was fun hanging out with your friends, but like anything Marvel DC gamer related, Dragon Ball 2 gave me too sometimes. But damn,
What about you, Ren?
I was just gonna say, like, I think I played a little bit of Injustice as well, so a little bit back on that, yeah. A little bit of Injustice as well.
That's the one. You're alright with me. You're alright with
To
me.
you, Benny, I played a little bit of, I think it was Artemis Pokemon. No, it was, what was it? It was the one that was like open world. I only played like
Legends Arceus.
Yeah, Arceus. I've only played a
love it.
little bit of that one. I didn't play all of that one, and that one, like, I know a lot of people complained about because it also felt rushed, but it was pretty. That's what I don't know. That's what I heard from one of my Pokemon. Like,
I get to have my favorite one now. I love it.
So I'm guessing. Okay. Oh, you gotta go. You gotta go now. I guess. Ren. What is your game?
I'd probably say Zelda.
What? No way! I love it. Okay,
no,
so
I
know you said one, but like if we weren't to talk about Zelda, if we were to push that one aside, I also really like Assassin's Creed.
Yeah.
Okay, we gotta talk. Odyssey is my game. I played the
Odyssey was wild.
I played the fuck. When I saw the female, it was Wonder Woman game I ever wanted. It's the closest thing I would get.
And she's canonically the assassin of that time too. That's pretty cool too.
So I have Valhalla.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know this. See, I didn't know.
Yeah, bro, she was there. Yeah, dude, Cassandra. Oh my god, bro.
Okay, you played it?
Yeah, beat the whole game.
Oh my god! I haven't played it. I have it loaded on my PS5. Oh, okay, I gotta play it. Okay, Cassandra's my girl. I said, yo, I will play this game to the end of the earth. I love this game.
I'm gonna say this, like Tevin is a great friend. He got me my favorite Pokeball too.
Oh, that is so cute.
He's the best. He's the best. But yeah, how do you feel about? Did you buy Mirage? Did Mirage come out yet? Is it out yet? In the
No,
streets?
it comes out in I think October or November. But I hear it's like back to form Assassin's Creed, and the cool thing about it is it's being priced at $50, which is actually really really good.
Oh,
Yeah,
Nice. Yeah, Assassin's Creed is hitting. Honestly, I was a fan.
Odyssey is what dragged me in. Yeah,
Yeah.
Odyssey was the first Assassin's Creed I played, and then it was Black Flag, and then yeah.
Black Flag. That is
yeah,
the
and then I
best.
tried Origins, and then it was Valhalla. I haven't played all the other ones yet, but I'm still like working my way through them.
I'm hearing that they might remake Black Flag too. Which if they remake it, I'm like, oh my god!
Because with the multiplayer.
No, that was the one with the pirates.
No, didn't one have multiplayer? And you were like,
well, I think
has multiplayer. I know that
Brotherhood
has multiplayer.
That was
Brotherhood,
ridiculous.
Revelation,
okay,
and 3, I think maybe.
Yeah, but I remember there was like a versus match with each other. Like we go,
yeah, it was fun. It was interesting.
Yeah, but yeah, Assassin's Creed is hitting. The story is crazy, but yeah,
it's super crazy. I think I played Odyssey.
It's
like
so convoluted.
Odyssey's dope. Odyssey's dope. Cassandra, shout out to Cassandra.
So wait, besides the Switch, what other systems do you have?
So before I moved recently, I just moved to like a different city, and I had to like basically start my life over. I had like, well, I still have the Wii U. Right now, currently, I have the Wii U. I have the Switch. I have a PC. We have an Xbox, a PS5, a PS4. I have a DS, like a Nintendo 3DS. And then I also had never mind. No, that's it. No, that's it. Yeah, I also had a VR set, but like it wasn't mine.
Cool. Which one is your favorite?
I also have the Nintendo 64. That too. Sorry. And GameCube. Okay.
We're coming over. We're coming over right now. ASAP. We're coming over. Yo, I'm coming over.
Currently, right now, I think like my favorite would probably be like the PS5 at the moment, because like I started playing like the New Horizon game a little bit. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I played the Spider-Man game. I haven't played the one with Miles yet. Yeah, but I'm really excited. I love it. It's super fun. That, and then there was like a bunch of other games on the PS5 that I downloaded and haven't played yet. But like it's the PS5 that I like the most because I just like the controls. I like the controller a lot. It's comfortable. So I probably should like kind of describe how I use a controller if you guys are curious. But
yes, I am. Hey.
I was gonna ask.
Yes.
So I place it like on my legs, and then I press like the buttons with my hands, but like the back buttons I press with my legs, so I have to lift my legs to press them. And so I'm able to like lock onto a character at the same time while attacking or shoot an arrow or like other stuff like that, other things that you do with those buttons. But yeah, I think, like, of the controllers, the most comfortable for me is the PS5 controller, and the most uncomfortable is the Nintendo 64 controller.
Oh god! Oh god! I think it's like, oh man,
it's super complicated.
I know the PS5 is coming out with an accessibility controller.
Mm-hmm.
Is it something that will enhance like you to play it? Because I obviously wouldn't understand.
I think like if I were to look into it, like I'd probably be interested in it, because like sometimes there is some buttons that like are kind of hard for me to reach anyway, or hit anyway. So I think like having like a little pad or something to press the buttons would be easier instead of having buttons on the back of the controller.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's that. Skyward Sword, by the way, I could not play Skyward Sword because it was nunchuck based, so you had to use like two controllers at once, and I couldn't do that. So like that was like one Zelda game that I wanted to play, but I couldn't because it wasn't accessible. I mean, they brought it to the Switch, so I could try it maybe on the Switch, but I don't know if it's the same.
So with the Switch, you can, because I bought it too. You can play it like how it was on the Wii U or like the Wii with the Joy-Cons, but you can also play it with regular controllers.
Oh, then I can play it. Then we should be fine.
Yeah. Hey, let's go. That's awesome. Oh, that's so cool. Hey, you're so cool. Oh man, that's so awesome. Gaming is for everybody. Let's go. I love it. I love. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. This is so cool. This might be the best episode ever. Okay. All right. We have. I have too many questions. All right. What's the best advice you ever got?
Best advice I've ever gotten. This one like is like so weird because I saw this on just social media and it wasn't from anybody, but it was just on social media. It was like if you can't do it in your 20s, you can try for your 30s. If you can't do it in your 30s, you could try for your 40s. If you can't do it in your 40s, you could try for your 50s. And it just like goes on from there. And like that actually did really help me get out of a dark place in my
Yeah.
life. So that wasn't from like anybody, but like that was like probably the best like advice that I've ever really taken in from someone or something.
Oh, I love that. That's so
Thank you.
cool.
Thank you.
Never give up. Keep
No,
trying.
never
I
give up.
like it. I like
What
it. I
about
like
you?
it.
What about you? What about you?
Mine's is if you die, you die. Okay.
I hate you, man. I
That's the
hate
best
you.
I've ever gotten.
I
I'm
love
just
it.
saying, or like the worst they can say is no. Always shoot your shot. Okay, no matter what, for the job. If you're not whatever, just try for a job, girl, guy,
Disabled?
and disabled, everything, anything, whatever you are, just try. Shoot, you look, just try. That's all.
I like
If
it.
you don't try, you fail. You know what I'm saying? Just try. It's okay to fail. It happens. Even the best fall down sometimes. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Just never give up. Keep trying. What about you, Benny?
Ooh, I was gonna go somewhere dark, but no.
With bars? Oh my god.
Nah. I guess cliche wise, it's like this is it. This is all. This is
Yeah.
this is it. Like this is your only chance. This is your only life, and you make do with what it is.
Right.
But that's what I've been living by. I guess in a sense, like if you can't win today, like you could win tomorrow. It's like it's like you're probably like almost died yesterday, probably will die tomorrow, but today, I mean, I'm alive. I mean,
Hey,
and
yeah.
I'm happy and trying to get through it. I mean, it's a shit world for a lot of people, but as long as you can get through today, you did better than most, I guess,
Hey.
right?
Yes. That's all. Keep crying.
I love it.
I love it. Oh, I'm about to.
I hate you so much, Evan.
What? Bro, I almost cried 3 times this episode. Okay, shut up. All right, I'm trying my best. Okay.
He's on drugs.
No, I'm not. Stop. All right. How nerdy are you? How nerdy are you from a scale of 1 to 10? I'm gonna. You're not beating allegations. I'm just saying. I'm not.
Speaking on like gaming terms, maybe like a 7 or 8. If we're speaking on like show terms, like let's say anime or just like even like regular shows or whatever, probably like 4. Yeah.
Okay. We're getting somewhere. So do you watch anime or like?
I do. So I think honestly I prefer watching anime over anything else. But most like I've seen some of Fairy Tail. I've seen like we're on the like 3rd episode Demon Slayer right now. We got done watching Chainsaw Man. That was wild. That was cool.
Yes.
And then Zom 100. We're currently watching that one. And then One Punch Man. There's a bunch of animes I've seen. I'm trying to think of them. There's Kobayashi's Maid Dragon, How to Keep a Mummy. I love to watch slice of life animes. So like I like this small little simple just like day-to-day experiences that these people like have in an anime, and it's just cute. So there was an anime I watched called Nanan Biori, and they lived in like a countryside, and it was just a group of like 4 like girls in a school, and they were just hanging out every day having picnics and hanging out with rabbits, and it was just the cutest little anime in the world.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is interesting because I was like, anime. Okay, so do you watch? So movies? Like movies? You don't really watch movies.
Not
No?
too often. Like, I honestly, okay, so like I don't know if this is whatever, but I have like ADHD, so sitting still for a long period of time is kind of difficult sometimes. So like when I'm trying to watch like a show, I'm like, I want to get up. I want to get up. I don't want to sit anymore and like watch something. So I want to get up and clean, or I want to go do something else. So like I just like don't really sit through a movie, which is why I like video games, because I'm fidgeting and doing something as I'm like watching the screen. But for like movie wise, like I've seen like some of like the Avenger movies. I've seen some of the DC movies.
Yeah.
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 And then like what did I just recently? I saw the Barbie movie recently.
Let's go. Let's go. Turn up. Turn up. Movie of the year. Movie of the year. Forget Oppenheimer. What is it? Hoopa.
We were gonna see Oppenheimer back to back with Barbie and Oppenheimer.
Vinny, I'm kidding, Vinny. I'm gonna see it. I'm gonna see it in 7mm. I am gonna see it in 7mm.
You can't. You literally can't. Stop capping.
I'm not capping. I watch. I'm gonna see your picture, but yeah, I'm gonna see it in 7mm. But Barbie was hard. Barbie was dope.
That was a good one. That was a really good one.
We are kid enough. We are kid enough.
We also saw the Mario movie. I don't know if you guys saw the Mario movie. Yeah. Like the vibe with that. Yeah.
That's
really good. We went as like a group with our friends and dressed up as different like Mario characters. So I wore my mushroom hat to be Toad. And my boyfriend was Yoshi. Like we had Bullet Bill, Mario, Luigi, Peach. Like we had like pretty much the whole gang with us, and it was amazing.
Yo, we're dressing up next time for Mario Brothers. We're dressing up. We're dressing up next time. Yeah, for Mario.
They're coming out with like a Minecraft movie. I thought they said something about that.
Yes. Yeah, Minecraft. A lot of stuff's coming out, man. Jason Momoa. It's gonna be great.
Jason Momoa is gonna be in Minecraft.
Yes, that's a draw. That's a draw right there. That's
amazing. So it is real. So it is real.
Yeah. We're gonna live in a world with video games and movies now. I guess every rank.
Wow, amazing.
I need a Samus movie ASAP. Metroid. I need Metroid.
A Samus movie?
Zelda has to be coming.
Samus.
Zelda has to be coming. It has to be coming.
Talking about it. Yeah,
there's no way. There's no way a Zelda or Kirby would. Zelda's coming.
Oh yeah,
come on.
They are. I think they talked about it, and I think like a lot of people are nervous that they're gonna make Link talk. And I don't.
I mean, they made Mario talk, so why not?
They did Mario talk.
He said, "Let's go." I said, "Oh."
I love that they did that though, because they like started it off with like him being like, "Oh, it's just my acting voice. Like that's not my actual voice." I love that. That was such a cool
crazy. It was crazy. Are you? I'm excited. I'm excited. Okay, okay, we cooking. You like good movies? Okay. Do you have a favorite movie?
It's so dumb. Okay, so like series wise, Hunger Games. I was a massive fan of the Hunger Games, and I read the books. Just one movie though. If we're gonna talk one movie, I don't know if you've heard of it, but Hot Rod.
Yeah. It was funny.
Yeah.
That was okay.
Sandberg.
Yes. Okay. You're okay. You all right with me? You all right? I fuck with you. I love
that movie so much.
That movie is funny. Just a hot rod. Holy shit! Wow. Okay. Respect. That's respect. Okay. So okay. So okay. Yeah. I love it. Are you excited for the Hunger Games prequel? The Hunger Games prequel?
Yeah. Okay. So when they came out with the book, I got the book. I haven't finished reading it yet, but the book like is already really interesting. But yeah, I'm super excited for the movie to come out. It doesn't look like it's gonna be anything like the other movies at all, but it's still gonna be fascinating because like I don't know why, but I always have like this like thing where I like to look into like villains' backstories. So like President Snow, like knowing the movie's based on his backstory, so it's just like it's gonna be like a super interesting movie, I guess, to see like how he came to be such a dick. Yeah.
I love it. I love it so much.
Thank you.
Hunger Games. Wow, Hunger Games and Hot Rod.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. All right. We also like music here.
I love music.
Okay. Do you play music? Do you play an instrument? Do you what's up?
So I can. Like I played piano from when I was 9 until like 19 or something like that. But I like recently just gave my piano to my brother because I haven't really had time to like do any of that. But when I was playing, I was writing music. And like I used to like write songs like from when I was 9 until that time. And like I don't know, I'd probably get back into it if I had like a better piano at some point.
Wow, you're amazing.
No,
What
thank you. I
what
think I
case?
actually have like a TikTok too of me playing the piano somewhere too. So
Shout
yeah.
out to TikTok. Follow the TikTok.
Thank
Hit the like button, share, tell your mom, tell your dad. All
you.
right.
Thank you,
Yeah.
everyone.
Hit the, yes, please. Okay, hit that. All right. Nice. All right. So you play. All right. Do you have a favorite artist?
Aurora. I don't know if you've heard of Aurora. She is a Norwegian singer, but she was the siren that was in Frozen 2. The yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
She was that too.
Yeah, I was trying to say.
Yeah,
Okay. I like Frozen 2. Shout out to Frozen 2.
yeah.
Into, into the Unknown is a jam. Into the
It
Unknown is
was
a
super
jam.
good. But
Okay.
that
Okay.
singer, like her, I've been like listening to Aurora since it was like 2016, and that's about when she started.
Aurora.
But like I'm
Okay.
obsessed with her. Like I like even had like my like a long time ago, I got my hairstyle like covered her and everything, so I
Oh,
could kind of
okay.
like I don't
I
know.
I have Runaway as one of her songs.
Yeah,
I have
yeah.
Runaway.
Hey,
I
oh,
had that.
that's such a good
I had
song.
that. Yeah, I was like, I looked over on Spotify. I said, Aurora, that sounds familiar. Oh,
Yeah,
Aurora.
she's a
Okay.
queen. She's a god. I love her so much.
Okay.
I
Aurora.
also recently just saw Taylor Swift in concert, so
Let's go. This is what I'm talking about. You're my favorite person. This is the best episode ever. Let's fucking go. I
yeah,
love I
I
love Taylor
love her.
Swift.
I
Yeah.
love her so much. That
Yeah.
was the best concert. We went to
Oh
the one in Kansas City, and Taylor Lautner appearing. So,
no. Okay. What's your favorite Taylor Swift song? What we doing?
I love Karma. Karma's like my favorite right now.
Mine's is, my song is Style. I cannot wait.
It's
19.
Wildest Dreams.
Oh,
Oh
oh,
my god.
yo,
There's
when I
another too.
I can.
Another singer, by the way. I don't know, but this is actually kind of. I got a story with this one.
Okay.
So this was recent. Do you know Paris Jackson?
Paris. Michael Jackson's yeah.
Yeah. So I'm friends with her.
She was on a show.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're not beating allegations. I'm just saying. This that's strike 3. Okay? I'm just saying. What?
So I recently, one of my friends contacted me and they're like, hey, well, she followed me first on Instagram. Like, she, I guess, saw one of my videos and was like, oh, you're so funny. So then she, like, followed me and then we chatted for a little bit. And then one of my friends contacted me and she's like, hey, Paris Jackson is performing at Van Andel in Grand Rapids. You should go check her out. And so I got tickets, sent her a screenshot, and I was like, hey, I'm coming to see you. And she's like, what? You should have just told me so I should have gotten you just, like, free tickets. And then, like, I was like, oh, okay. So then I got there, and she's like, hey, where are you at? So we could try to, like, bring you to the backstage and have dinner with us. So I had dinner with Paris Jackson, and I got to go watch her warm up. We did the hand thing in the middle right before the concert and got to, like, raise our hands with her. And then, like, I took a picture right before she got on stage with her, and, like, she was late to getting on stage, but she still took a picture with me and everything. And instead of like us sitting in the back, her boyfriend brought us out to the pit, and we were right in the front row in pit. So it was like the best night of my life.
I love how you just casually Paris Jackson. I'm not just like okay. All right. My bad. Okay. Whoa.
Yeah, and she like also like got my boyfriend's business card because she needs like a film crew. So she's like trying to like I don't know, she might work with us eventually. So it's
Yo, why? Every time it's constantly like, all right,
I'm not that famous. I'm not famous.
I'm not famous. I'm not that famous.
I'm friends with the daughter of one of the greatest musicians ever
of all time. Oh, what the fuck?
A literal king.
Yo, you have an amazing life.
Thank you. It just started this year, I swear. Like, everything good started happening this year. It's wild.
I'm so happy.
2023 started well.
I'm so happy for you. I'm so happy for you. I'm so happy.
That's cool.
You're really cool, man. You're really cool. I was like, whoa. I said, what? I said, Paris Jackson? Like, yeah, like, wait a minute, like, what?
Herself. Oh
yeah, because I saw that she was on the show, and I just watched with her and Billie Eilish. She was in the show. It's just like, bro, that show was wild. Oh my god. Okay. What is something people misunderstand about you? We gotta hit deep.
This is deep. I mean, it kind of like it connects to my like disability, but like people misunderstand my ability a lot. So like I guess like when I like, for example, if I try to get a job or something, like when I get interviewed, a lot of the time people just interview me and they kind of like focus mainly on my hands and ask a lot of questions about my hands, and there's a lot of times where I don't get hired at a job because they just don't want to necessarily give the chance to see if I'm capable of doing the work or not. So I think like a lot of people, also through TikTok too, because there's a lot of comments I get where people are like, they just don't like they can't comprehend that I'm able to do stuff. So it's just like I've had questions like how does she like brush her teeth, or how does she wash her hands, or all this other stuff. So like I don't know if this is answering your question at all.
No, it's perfect. It's perfect. I purposely kind of like want to not make questions about your hands. I kind of want to just I kind of saw like you before. Like I want to say I like how you did things, how your comedy and your
well, thank you.
And I liked like everything about your whole aurora. I guess was like I was like I want to know this person.
Thank you so
I think
much.
that like that's why I kind of like the hands are like just like an extension of you.
That's like, I was so confused when I was reading your questions that you sent to me because none of them had anything to do with my hands. I'm like, this is so different from what I'm used to. I've always asked about my hands. Nobody's talking about me.
Yeah, I kind of like. I mean, there's more. I was like, I said, there has to be more to this person than that because I've seen a lot of your videos, your content, you're funny, and like your hands are just like. I'm just like, okay, but what about But I think that's very cool. I think that's you're amazing. You're amazing. Just people should be.
Thank you so much.
I think it's cool, and I think just like dope. Yeah, I want to be different, man. I don't know. I think you're just cool, and plus we know a lot about you. You're famous. You're cool. You're famous. We have celebrity. We made it, Benny. We made it. We fucking made it. We made it. Okay. We made it. Okay. If you could have a superpower, what would it be?
Ooh. Okay. This is kind of comedic in a way. I don't have a license right now, so flying.
Oh, hey!
Flying would be nice. I wish I could just fly to places so it could be easier. Why don't we have wings?
Okay.
And then, I guess like the ability to create something, if I need it at the moment.
Oh, like Adam Eve.
Yeah. So like, it's like, I'm in a scary situation. I need pepper spray. Pepper spray.
That's awesome. Awesome. Okay, what is something that's always like you carry on with you? Like you always keep that, like you gotta have on you.
Either my phone, obviously. I think that one's like a big thing, but I indulge sometimes, so I think like my pen.
Okay. Shout out. We indulge here. I don't know what that. We know what that means. Benny does too. I like that.
Yeah, the discreet pen.
Yeah.
It's a Sharpie. It's a Sharpie. Oh, whoa.
Oh, I'm gonna get one. Oh, I gotta get one.
All right,
you gotta give me one, Benny. That's cool.
That's cool. Does it have a cap that you could just place on it?
Yeah, it's like a magnet. So boom.
I love that. I want to show you mine. Mine's like so nifty. Hold on.
So if I go to a baseball game, it's funny because like I could bring this in and they think it's like a Sharpie. Yeah, just gonna get an autograph. That's all. It's like, no, I'm going to get baked.
So I have this, and it like you put the little thing on the side and it looks like a pipe.
Yeah, oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
I love it so much.
That's dope. That's dope. That's dope.
Thank you.
I love it.
So wait, so how long have I don't know if you're you don't have to say. How long have you been, I guess, smoking for?
4 years, 3 years
4
now.
years.
Like actually, not even that long. Maybe that is long. I don't know. But I also like indulge quite frequently. So like,
hey, nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that.
So it's I'm curious because like from my background, it's a little bit different. Like, were your family? Because like I grew up in a Latino culture, so a lot of my family members, mainly the women's side, are like vehemently against that. So like, did you have to deal with that?
So I have Christian parents. Yeah, they're super strict, and I honestly don't really like talk to them much anymore. Actually, but they like just they. I couldn't even like paint like my nails black or like have Lucky Charms because that's luck or watch Very Odd Parents.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Oh, bro.
God
bro,
damn.
it's serious, bro. Like Power Rangers, all that stuff like that.
Yeah, like which Waverly Place, like all the good stuff that everybody watched. Harry Potter. I've never watched Harry Potter. Like all that stuff because like of that. So like if my parents ever saw that I was smoking weed, I'm sure they would have such a lovely time with that. I'm sure they'd love me.
Man.
Look, all I can say is Noah looking at that burning bush. That shit was drugs. Burning bush. Come on.
All I'm saying is like I don't know. What they're gonna see your face everywhere. Like, come on. What are we gonna do now? What are we gonna do? Like,
but no, it's totally okay for drinking alcohol and smoking cigarettes because that's legal, right?
That's totally fine. But smoking weed and painting your nails black, that's
like,
sin.
Yeah, man.
Look, it's like, look, Dad, you could drink, but like, you know, just to get through the day, let me just have a little THC to get through the day. Come on, dude.
I love it. Oh, all those, yeah. Be safe. Indulge. Be safe.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Be safe. Yeah. You know what's so funny?
Oh God.
Before me and Tevin got really like close, being like good friends, I always thought he was kind of like a stuck up when it came to drugs.
Oh my God. No,
wait. And the only reason why is because you can obviously tell he's a very fit daddy. You know what I mean? But
sometimes,
so like anytime like I would ask or say something, he's like nah, because I have asthma. And then this motherfucker just does all the shit he wants, huh? You big hypocrite! You hypocrite!
I grew up. I was the chosen one. The youth.
Oh, shut the fuck up!
I was the chosen one. I'll never forget it. I will say to this day, I was at a youth center. It was the weirdest thing ever, and like the kids hated me because I would run a youth center. I was 14, telling 17-year-olds what to do. It was great, but it was also like
awesome.
But I was like preaching and all stuff like that. But I just like I never was like I said I'll wait to do drugs later on, and then I'll see what's happening. You know, then I'll get to it. I'm not like Chucky, but I was never like that. I just never. I've had bad experiences with my friends selling drugs and doing stuff like that. Just like hey, but
Did
now
you just outed yourself?
What? They're not alive. The friends that sell drugs are not alive. Okay.
Jeez, why you get dark? Why you gonna get dark, bro?
All I'm saying is, man,
bro, this is just a podcast. We're supposed to talk to Ren, and now you're talking about drug dealing.
I'm just saying, man.
Fuck with you.
I'm all about like being careful, but like if you rob people and you start selling, you know what I mean? You got to be careful, man. People don't take stuff lightly these days.
No,
you know.
See, that's why this is legal now, at least in our state, and it's good because I can go to a store and not get drunk.
Where are you guys located, by the way?
Delaware.
Okay, all right, nice.
But I get mine from Maryland, so it's like near my job, so I can just drive 10 minutes away. But
states are really tiny over there.
Yeah.
First state. Woo-hoo.
What state do you reside?
Michigan.
Michigan.
Oh, we coming. Road trip. We coming.
She's a Detroit Lion fan.
We gotta
Big
come.
Lions.
Does she like? You like sports? Do you like sports?
I mean, I can watch sports. I definitely don't understand it for most of the time.
Same.
Oh, Tevin, I hate you. I'm gonna
I'm
get you,
okay.
Tevin. I'm gonna get you, Tevin. I'm gonna get you to watch.
I'm okay. I do like. I'll watch it with family. I love wrestling.
My brother, okay, so I mean, okay, I guess like I shouldn't say that I'm not really into sports. My brother's like one of my brothers, he was like a quarterback in football, and then like so we would go to football games like all the time. So I understand like some things that go on in like football, and then maybe like wrestling because my brothers also did wrestling, and then like basketball because they also did basketball. So like those like I'm familiar with in some ways, but like that's I don't watch sports right now currently.
Nice.
So another interesting question I'd have to ask: are you like big into reading of any sort, or like audiobooks?
So I used to be really big into reading. Like when I read The Hunger Games, it wasn't the only book that I read, I guess. There was like I also had this big obsession with I Am Number 4. And I read like a bunch of those books. Like I read I think like 8 of those books, and I still haven't finished all of them, but I started that back in high school. And then like that, and then there was like I mainly when I read books, I mostly like went towards the fantasy type. So I liked fantasy stories, and like my parents didn't know I was sneaking these fantasy stories, so that was the only way I got fantasy in my life.
Okay.
So yeah, I would read that stuff, and like The Hunger Games, I Am Number 4, and but I don't currently read, which I should.
There's a series, and all right, because I'm a big book guy. Not just because I wrote books, I write books, but I'm a big time reader, so I love fantasy as well too. And like, there's a fantasy series called the Stormlight Archive, which is very intimidating because like at least all the books are at least 1,000 pages, but it is one of the greatest visualized worlds ever. And the cool thing is the Stormlight Archive.
Okay, go on. Sorry.
No, you're right. It's by an author called Brandon Sanderson, and he the cool thing is like not only does he like have inclusions to like, even though they're technically not like human, so there's not really ethnicity, but like the way that the characters are described, you can parallels to like Asian culture, African culture, and stuff like that. But the cool thing is, he also like writes characters that have disabilities. Whether there's a character that's paraplegic, and there's a real funny, lighthearted character called Lopin who actually is missing a whole arm, and he is literally the most optimistic character in this very desolate like fucking world. It is the most weirdest thing ever, but also the most endearing thing ever.
Aww.
Where he is so hopeful, and literally he has powers where he can actually regenerate his arm. He's like, nah, I'm awesome like this. It's just so weird. It's like the way he writes certain characters. It's just like whether they have autism, speech impediments. He does his research to the crazy extreme where he has a certain editor for each of these like type of things that he just doesn't know, like just to make sure that whatever he's depicting is accurate.
Yeah, that is so nice.
And like
so, you mentioned with like the guy like losing his arm and not regenerating it, that is so wild because that's like how most people with disabilities feel. It's like our only reason we are insecure about our disability is because of how other people perceive us. Yeah. So just like people ask me all the time, like, do you want like a prosthetic or to like have hands? And like, no, not really. I kind of enjoy like having this like avatar for myself. Like I'm unique compared to, some people.
And also, I think it'll probably just be like kind of difficult, right? Just to like learn everything all over again, right?
Yeah, that's another thing. Like I don't have necessarily much time to just like go through all that again. Like I have 27 years of practice with these. Like I don't want to go through like a whole new routine.
Yeah, no, that's definitely something to say, and that's another thing that like what you said, like how other people's perceive, not only for disabilities, but also like what your sexual preference are. It's like the only reason why there's high suicide rates for these certain types of people is because the majority is very judgmental, and that shit sucks. But it's an unfair world. But all I can say
Well,
is
that's like I'm
I'm
working on that. Not to like
yeah.
whatever, but like so the whole reason I'm getting into acting is to kind of bring awareness to disabilities in this way. You don't see many people with disabilities in film. So I feel like if I were to be in this film that's going to be coming out and that gets seen through my TikTok, many people are going to see it and that's going to like bring light into disabilities and hopefully I can be in more films and get more people with disabilities in films because we are also people too. And I feel like it would just feel more realistic if we had variety in film instead of the same looking person in every film. So I don't know.
Yeah.
I want that. And then like another thing like too is like modeling too is you don't see people with disabilities modeling too much and that's another thing I'm working on at the moment. So yeah, I don't know why I
look
got
at that.
sidetracked to that, but yeah.
Yeah, it's fine. You cooking. You
Nah,
cooking
trust
right
me.
now.
Your bubbly personality is something that should be
Yeah,
in
man.
magazines and shit
Oh,
like
thank
Yeah,
you.
man. Yeah,
Thank you so much.
you're cool, man. Please
Thank
get an
you.
autograph. May I have the autograph, please? Please, just,
Oh, of
fine.
course. Gotcha.
Please, please, just say it. Just say it. Just before you be on HBO and whatever. You know what I mean? Just say it. Just say it, man.
Gotcha. I'll always remember you too.
Before she goes yachts with Paris Jackson and shit like
Yeah,
that,
hanging out.
partying
You know what I'm
down,
saying? Timothy Chalamet, Jennifer
Oh,
Lawrence,
Timothy. Okay,
Timothy Chalamet, Jennifer
hanging out with the
Lawrence, all that.
Jenners and shit like
Yeah,
that. Okay,
we
cool.
gotta make sure Just say it, man. Just say it. Just say it. Just say it.
Then you'll have your first scandal somehow.
It's a
Oh my
lot.
God, I
It's a lot.
swear to God, I hope not.
Let me stop.
Just say just say you're right. What's about Hollywood has not tapped into that market yet. They should though.
Because they're scared to
they
take risks.
should.
Yeah,
I
I don't
saw
know why
like
they
a video recently with someone like with a disability in it, and I thought that was like they were like a main character too, and I thought that was really cool.
Yeah.
So I feel like we just need more of that. I don't know.
So like another like one that literally won like so many awards was what was the one on Apple TV Plus, Tev?
Not too many shit. We do our Googles. We do our Googles here.
Yeah,
here.
it was one with ASL.
I forgot what it's called. I'm Googling right now.
It won
ASL.
Best Picture.
ASL Apple TV. I should know this. ASL Apple TV. Maybe I should Google that like properly. Coda.
Yeah, Coda. Yeah. So basically, it was like a family that all like I think they were deaf mutes.
Oh.
And then all the actors were literally like that too, and it was just, I guess, like, unfortunately, this world it's slow progress to like get shit, but like at least for that aspect of like audio and like vocal impairments, but like it sucks.
That birth. The Last of Us. Last of Us too. Last of Us TV show had a kid that was, I think she was deaf.
Yes.
And,
he was deaf. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was Sam. Yeah.
And then switched at birth from ABC Family a long time ago. Had to like switch birth for the baby. That was good. It's a lot of show characters with just it's a lot.
But
it's
look,
a lot.
At the end of the day, there's always pioneers, so you will definitely be a pioneer for that.
Hell yeah.
So like they will remember you.
Yes,
so,
Marvel, please, DC, please.
I'm good.
Please. There are characters that are there. Yes, please.
We'll do.
That'd be dope. That'd be cool. Is there any? All right.
I want to see her. I want to see you as a villain, like someone just straight up murdering people.
That'd be sick.
That'd be so fucking fun.
That'd be cool. Because you're so like bubbly and sweet.
We just gonna attach like swords to my
Oh
arms.
yeah.
Whole personality.
She could be Baraka, right? She could be a Baraka, right?
Yeah. Yes. That'd be sick. Or machine guns. Please, machine guns.
What was that Robert Rodriguez movie with the girl with the shotgun?
Death Proof.
Death Proof.
Yeah, that'd be. All right, please. If you get famous, don't forget about us. We will be your bodyguards. Yeah. Please, we will be your bodyguards. All right, we got you.
That's cool. That's really fucking awesome.
Yeah, that's cool. That's so cool, man. Oh my god. Oh, what can't you do?
When did you start pursuing like acting or going to acting class? Was it something that like you knew from birth, or was it something that you grew to learn and love?
Crazy, actually. So, when I was like, younger, I've always wanted to be an actress, and like I told that to everyone. I would join the musicals, the productions, the drama clubs, and anything that I could to be into acting. But people kept telling me like that's such an unrealistic dream to have. Like why don't you try looking for something else? So I tried looking at like social working and like other college things, and then I just never got into college. Then TikTok happens like in 2019, and then that went to 3.7 million followers. And this year, yeah, which is crazy. And then this year, in May, I think that's when I got the email asking if I wanted to be in a movie. So, which was crazy because, like, I never put myself on TikTok as an actress or anything, and I never spoke about wanting to be an actress. I just completely dropped that dream. So when they, like, messaged me saying that, I was like, is this a scam?
Yeah. That's right. Yeah. You gotta be careful. Yeah.
Like, extensive research on the director and like other stuff like that, but then like it was all real. Like the person that was my murderer, he was like he was in behind, like he was I guess a small role in Forrest Gump, and like the director was in like a music video for the Killers band. And then
Ooh.
like they like then I think she was also in Once Upon a Time, like the TV show. But like these like people like are like actually like kind of like get on, they're out there. So like with that, I feel like I can get more, you know, experience with acting.
Oh my god, this is
Yeah,
so cool! I'm so excited.
thank
I'm
you.
gonna, do you have merch? We gotta get you
We're
merch.
working on it actually right now. So my merch idea, it's so funny. So this hat, we're gonna take. I have a friend who crochets. We're gonna make 2 mini crochet hats and put them on my nubs. And
Oh.
That is cute. That is so cute. That's adorable. Okay.
that's gonna be the release for like the merch, and then I drew a picture of the nubs. I think I posted it on my Instagram maybe. But it's like it's just a picture of my nubs wearing the 2 crocheted hats. So we're gonna get that set up. We're working on like getting the merch for like shirts and cups right now, and then yeah.
All right. We need. Yeah. I'm gonna get. Yeah. We're gonna buy them. We're gonna buy. I want the hat.
Yeah,
I want the
I'll let
hat.
you
I
know.
want those hat. Yes,
Thank
please,
you.
Yeah,
please.
that crochet, it's like really
That's
fucking cool
it's hitting.
hat.
It's
I
Oh,
love
we're
hitting.
definitely
it.
That's
selling these hats too. We're gonna be selling these hats at some point for other people to have. So
yeah. I need
I'll
them. I need
yeah,
one.
I'll let you know when we start selling
Hey,
them.
let's go. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Okay. All right. What is a question that you love answering? Like you love answering. Like your favorite question.
I think I've answered them. It was like literally the video game one is like, what's your favorite video game?
Okay.
And
Okay.
then like, I don't know, I've already told you like about like my movie experience. So anytime that someone asks me about my career, I get excited.
This is like, you're like, this is cool. I'm so excited for you.
Thank
I
you
need
so
to.
much.
You have to come back. We'll have to come. We're gonna have you back.
I
We gotta
would
have.
love that,
Yes.
please.
After all the things, we gotta go. Don't
Yeah,
forget. Don't forget us. Okay, when you're on the yacht
I
and the boat
won't.
and stuff. Please.
I
We're gonna
won't.
have.
I won't.
We're gonna have shirts and stuff. We're gonna give you a shirt.
I
Okay.
want to like follow you guys' Instagram. I think I followed your like Instagram. Your like
Yeah. Yeah. We'll
your
find you. We'll find
yeah.
you.
Yeah,
Okay.
I just
We'll give you.
I followed
We'll
you
get.
just now.
Yeah. We'll
It's
give you a
Benny J
personal.
Blanco.
We'll give you a
Message
personal
me
one.
if you can message me at least on
Yeah.
Instagram so I can find you better, and then I can follow you guys back.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
We're a little bit more famous. I'm just saying. We just got a little. We got a lot of stuff going on. I mean,
Oh,
We're
of
doing our
course.
best. We're doing our best.
we got sorted out. You know what I'm saying? We got sorted out. All the people trying to follow us. Yeah,
Yeah,
we got
I
somebody.
understand completely.
They killing us. They kill us over there. Oh God. But anywho, yeah. But do you have a question for us? Any questions for us?
Um,
We turn the
no,
table.
but I mean, I guess I have like a small question. How long have you been doing this podcast again?
I think what 2 years? Is it 2
You
years?
guys are really good.
Yeah.
This was like the most fun I've had in like any of my interviews.
Oh yeah, it's 2 years. It's been so fun.
I'm not gonna
It's
cry.
it's so many different evolutions that we've done in the last 2 years, even the last year, like implementing video and stuff like that, and also
Yeah.
doing shorts and clips
Yes.
that Tevin has been busting his ass
I'm
posting.
trying. This
And,
TikTok game is crazy. This TikTok
it's
game is
just-
hard.
It's like no guest is ever the same, and that's been
Yeah.
like a really fun thing too. Because like we're never just stagnant, and It's kind of wild, like the the exposure and the friendships and like
Yeah.
just that we've gotten not only from different viewers but also like the people that we've interviewed and guests. Like
Right.
it's stuff that I wouldn't have ever imagined 2 years ago that I would be talking to people that no matter how you take it, that are like famous in a certain platform or in a certain
Yeah.
industry is like remarkable. Like
Yeah. Like
I will
you're
always think
cool.
of this like we got like one of the stunt doubles for Marvel for Miss America from Doctor Strange.
Oh, that's
Like
so good.
like she played, yeah, she was a stunt double, and I'm like, I would have never thought that ever, like that we would be talking to people in the industry, and it's just like
Wow.
it's so impressive.
That's interesting because I got
That's so
questions.
cool for you
Yes.
guys.
Yeah.
Congrats.
Yeah. Thank you for you're great, man. I just want to say you're awesome.
Thank you.
I wanted you on the show for a minute because I thought you were cool. I love your content
Oh,
and a
thank
hot
you.
minute. And I had to find your email. I was like, I appreciate you having your email and stuff in your thing.
Oh, of course.
But yeah, I
I
just
got
think
you.
I thought you were cool, and I thought you're inspiration. Like you're a big inspiration. Like I don't have role models. I always looked up the like comic book characters, but like I wanted to make the show that actually get actual people role models, and you're one of them. You're really great.
Thank you.
You're really
Seriously,
great.
that means a lot.
And you're really cool. I love your content. I love everything you do. Keep doing what you're doing. Any more questions for us? And we can just
No,
wrap it up.
I think we're good. It was really nice to
Okay.
meet you guys.
We need
Alright.
we need to get some food and smoke and drink.
Yes.
Yeah.
We will. We will do with it. We will do that with it. We gotta make a. We will go to Detroit. That's our goal. Go to Detroit.
Absolutely. Please let me know when you're out here so we can meet up.
All right, bet. All right, next question. All right, what do you listen to right now? This is our ender. What do you listen to?
What do I
Music.
listen to? Like music
Yeah,
wise right now?
yeah. Like what do you currently listen to? Like right now, you put on your music. What are you banging on? What do you listen to?
I mean, I mostly listen to lo-fi.
Lo-fi.
Lo-fi,
Okay.
like I most of the time. So like right now, I currently work a job that's at a smoke shack. So I I run like a little smoke shack. It's really cute. And
Wait.
so when
What? Let's just go past that. Wait a minute. What? So you
run it. When I say run it, it's like I have a boss, but he has me stay at the shack by myself and like take care of the shack. Yeah. So while I'm there, I listen to a lot of different music, and right now I don't necessarily have like a general like idea of what I like for music because it's everything.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So lo-fi though, lo-fi I listen to a lot of lo-fi because it's super relaxing.
Okay, so we'll go to Steva or Indica, right? I said that right? I said it right?
Yeah, I think I do a sativa more than I do an indica.
Okay. I'm learning things. Things. Yeah. Okay. All right, Benny, what do you listen to?
I've been listening to Guts from Olivia Rodrigo a lot, and I've been listening since unfortunately he passed away. I've been listening to a lot of Smash Mouth.
Okay.
So, so I'm a believer. I've been listening to that a lot.
It's okay. I listened to some Taylor Swift. I was jamming some Taylor Swift today.
I was listening to Tay Tay.
Can't stop Tay Tay. That's my girl. That's my girl. Okay. One day she'll be my wife, and it's okay. One day.
Manifest it.
I appreciate that, and everybody's come to the wedding. Please, Taylor. I don't ask for much, man. I can cook clean. I can do all this type of stuff. I'm really good. Yes, I can do other things, and I can pick everything up if you need that. Just saying. But anywho, thank you for coming on. Where can they find you, Ren? Tell the people where they can find you.
You can find me on TikTok. I am known as Two Finger T-Rex on there, or just look up Ren Willow or Nubbeezz. I really should have just like a specific name so everyone can find just that specific name.
You got solid 3 nicknames. I fuck with it.
Nubbeezz. It's just look up Nubbeezz on TikTok. Nubbeezz. It's on TikTok, and then on my TikTok bio has a handle for all my other social media links, which is Instagram, Twitter, Twitch. I do Twitch as well sometimes. And then some other stuff like that. So
yeah, we're gonna put everything in below. Like and subscribe, comment. Benny, where can they find you?
They can find me on Instagram at Benny J Blanco and on X at the Benny J Blanco. And also, if you're looking for some love in your life or some crazy drama story, look up my book Benny Boy and look up my collection of short stories called Love and Loss, a collection of short stories, and just if you want to find it, go on Amazon, type in Benny J Blanco, and all my books should be right there on
Go
that
read his
platform.
books. Go read his books.
Awesome.
What about you,
That's so
Sailor?
cool.
Yeah, you can find me at Sailor Gaines 18, TikTok, your mom's house, everywhere. You can find me everywhere, okay? Just hit the like button, share, subscribe, all that. I said it again. I'm gonna say it again. We have TikTok now. We have the Power Friendship TikTok, Power Friendship X, Power Friendship whatever's next, whatever. But thank you for coming on the show today.
Appreciate it.
We appreciate you. We love you. You're the best.
You guys were really great. Thank you.
Give us like give the world some advice today. Anybody, you want to tell somebody to owe you money, give me my money or something, whatever. Just to let the world know what's going on, okay?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Last year I had probably like the worst year of my life. I've had probably like the hardest. I've had a really hard life, and this year was a complete turn around. So I honestly think that you should look up. I think things get better. Honestly, it's just the more you grow, the more you learn. It comes with growth. So I think patience it plays a big role in life. So you could do it. I trust in you.
Okay, you can do it. We got it. We trust you. Thank you.
Thank
We
you.
appreciate it. We love you. We love you so much. Thank you. This is the best episode ever. Thank you. All right, I'm gonna press the button. Don't press the button. I'll press the button. Don't press. I'm pressing it. It's me. I'm the captain now. I'm pressing it.